Hello? Are we there? Can you see me now? I'm so sorry. I was trying to do something on I was trying to watch this video with you guys and it just is ridiculous. I'm getting nothing out of it. Can you hear me now? Please, 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 please. No. Oh dear. Well, hopefully you can hear me. It would really be cool if you can, and if you can't, I'm so sorry. So what I would like to do is I was really trying to react to this video live with you, and it's just not going my way. So I will make a video about it. But if it's okay, what I would like to do is kind of just chat about it because I was really kind of mad that this video even came out. I have a copy of it, and so does I'm sure a lot of people. Um, Thank you, Hannah. It's so good to see all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Amidst all of my technical difficulties, I'm glad that you're here. So I hope that first of all, I hope that everybody had a great week. It's been interesting. It's been long, and I hope that everybody is ready to just enjoy the weekend. To have maybe it's wine o'clock for you, maybe not. I'm not sure. But hey, Silent. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Bad Nama or Fad Name. I'm not sure. Can you help me figure that out? Bonjour. Melissa. Hey, how are you? Hannah. Crème de la crème. Coucou. Ray, how are you? Cindy, good to see you. Again, I just said that. Dance Lover, hey, Catherine. Oh my God, I always surprise myself that people actually want to hang out with me. But it's really good to see you guys. So like I said, I was trying to react to the Chantal video that she did. What were Friday? So I guess it was Wednesday, or it might have been Thursday. God, I've lost track of all time. And what really made me mad about the whole thing was that first of all, she was cleaning her car in the middle of the night, and to me that was what are you doing? Like, go to bed. But then she was going on about these Charlie alleged, and I'll say alleged because she was throughout the whole video. She's like, I'm not even sure that this is from Charlie. Whatever. Now, my gig is, ladies and gents, is that before you go on and do a video like this, at least make sure that whoever you're complaining about, it's actually from them, right? Like, this is ridiculous. I was really kind of grossed out at how she was going on and on and on about this, and it. Me too, Leticia. Me too, Mosi. Um, Anywho, oh, happy birthday, Hannah! Happy early birthday. But it was really crazy because she was going on and on about how people were gonna dox her mother. Okay, let me tell you guys something. I don't know if you're aware, but there is a website called TruePeopleSearch.com. If you're in the U.S. and you go on it, and I remember you have to opt out of it, but it will give you people's phone numbers from 10 years ago. Like, this website is public information and it's ridiculous how much you can figure out. You can find out anyone's address, you can find out their phone numbers. It's ridiculous. So if you're on there or if you've never checked it, please go on truepeoplesearch.com and remove yourself. There's an opt out. But the thing is that okay, I have a question. I am so unsure of how we ended up here. This is YouTube. I mean, this is YouTube. And people are over here threatening people's families and threatening, Chantal sat there and was like, I hope you like the slammer. What in the heck? How did we end up in a place where we go on YouTube and we talk about dumb stuff or, important stuff depending on how you look at it, and you sit here and you think to yourself, I'm going to send you to jail because I didn't like the things you said. What? Is it? I mean, please tell me in the comments. I mean, is that ridiculous? Is that ridiculous that we would sit here and we would honestly say to people, I'm gonna have you put in jail. That is ridiculous. And sorry guys, I wish I could be playing this video. And like I said, I'll make a video of it probably tomorrow, but I'll make a video out of it. But I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I mean, I was getting ready for work while I watched it because she's up in the middle of the night. And even though in Europe it was still really early in the morning, and I was like, God, Chantal, you're 5 hours behind me. Go to bed. Um, she was absolutely losing her mind. She was losing her mind. Guys, here's the thing. If you're gonna sit there and you're gonna say, okay, I don't like what this YouTube creator did, but and you're thinking, well, I'm gonna call the police, and she's going to jail. Chantal, nobody's going to jail, okay? God bless. I'm so outraged at how people act on this platform. I mean, I am by no means a saint, so don't act like I'm virtue signaling or I'm shaming somebody because that's not what I'm doing. All I'm saying though is that like was it Chantal who was like threatening Yaba's children? Like all of this is so out of line. It's so ridiculous. And she made a video, and people were in her comments, and they were like, "Oh, we love you, Chantal. You're right. Call the police on her." Oh my God. Do you not think that in these ridiculous times that the police don't have other things to do? You think that they care that somebody like what? And the thing though is, ladies and gentlemen, what bothered me is that she didn't even know if it actually came from her or not. What? Oh my God. And she's the one. Okay. What really gets me going about her, ladies and gents, is that she talks about other people breaking terms of service. Girl she breaks like every term of service I've ever seen in my life. She oh Dude, are you guys not like upset about this thing? Are you like do you guys think that I mean this is like ridiculous. This I mean, okay, so I'm a small channel and frankly I'm happy to stay small. Like if people want to follow me, they want to watch, that's great. But I love the like subscribers and like the relationship that I have with you guys. Like that's fantastic. It's like quality over quantity. But what? If somebody ever went online and was like, I'm gonna dox your mom, I'd be like, you guys, I'm a grumpy old man these days, but so maybe this just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, but it really bothered me. I was like, holy crap, Chantal. Like, go get a job. Go find something else to do. I mean, now I stand corrected because I guess this is her job. God, and she. And like, was nobody else like, okay, let's see. I feel like I've heard from many that she's going on lives and stuff to get super chats. Yeah, she does. And what's shocking to me is that people, like, okay, people give her money, and I don't know why. I mean, in these current times, with all these people that are going through crazy financial times and people have lost their jobs and whatever, and they're giving their money to Chantal? What? Now, if it was like a charity, yes, I will give money. But to Chantal, I mean, can you guys imagine if like, oh, and this is the thing, Amberlynn Reed used to do live streams all the time too, because she would sit there and she made more money on super chats than I do in a month. I mean, it was ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, it's ridiculous. These ladies are sitting here and people give them money. Oh, now it's like one thing for them to like make like AdSense revenue, but to sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I make all my money because people give me money through super chats." What? Oh, I'm in the wrong business, ladies and gents. I'm a key worker and I've been working my butt off. That's why my channel is like, you get a video here and there. I used to like at some point I was like doing videos like daily, but it's just these are crazy ass times. And people are sitting like okay, I don't feel bad anymore. Maybe I should start like I don't know. maybe I'm like out of words. And as a linguist, that's really hard to do. Is to like get me to be like speechless. Let's have a look at some of these comments here. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying my best to like figure all this out. I'm not great with it. So let's see. Melissa. So she actually reported Charlie Gold to YouTube for copyright and was rejected. Charlie Gold posted all the emails on Twitter. Oh, I gotta have a look at that. Chantal tried to do this before. I think she tried to do it to Zachary Michael, and he was like not having it. So I don't know when she's gonna get it. Okay. Cindy, yes, she gets many super chats, and it's like scary. Scary. Like, I guess like those 2 master's degrees were all a waste of time. Maybe I could go get another job where I can afford to like give I could like give super chats to people who hurt themselves. I mean, and that's the worst part about it. People are enabling her to do that. I mean, because at the end of the day, look, I mean, I if she's gonna do this kind of thing to herself, fine. But the fact is that people give her money to do this. Do we see the problem with that? Do we honestly see the problem with it? I can't believe people support Chantal, honestly. Hannah, neither can I. I don't understand. I don't get it. Um, I mean, I would super chat her if she was like doing something to help herself. I'm not even talking weight loss, just something to help herself. I would super chat her. But everything she does is so destructive. It's so destructive and it's scary. Uh, Go to Charlie's Twitter. I will do. Thank you, Melissa. I will do that. Um, Megan Rianne. I heard a theory as to why she was so angry. BB turned her down on Saturday, so she had a lot of rage. So she used Charlie as a target to get all of her rage out. Chantal, grow up. I mean, if you want to sit there and try to like get your groove on with somebody who's not interested in your groove, then don't get mad when they say no, right? I mean, hey, Galloping, I'm not gorgeous, but thank you. That's really kind. Kristen, also the comments of support. Who are these people? If you really liked her, why would you not tell her to keep it offline? I'm gonna put this on the screen because yes, out of all of the videos I've done, I get some nasty messages, and I'm sure she does too. But she scrubs her comments. But at the end of the day, like my thing is that there are people who go on her like channel and they like, I love you so much, and you're just like, what? What are you talking about? What? I mean, I don't okay, here's the thing. When I was a bigger guy, and I'm still not a skinny mini. I never will be. It's just not the way I'm built. But I have lost 80 pounds, so I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to weight loss. And I quit smoking. I've done quite a bit of things actually, to kind of help myself. But at the end of the day, like when I was that big and I was horrendous, I got like zero attention from people. There was not a single person that was ever interested in me. And once I lost weight, people were like starting to like crawl out of the woodwork. They're like, I always thought, Chantal, stop it. This girl, Hannah, Mike, are you going to be reacting to her 1969 mukbang or mukbang? I don't even know how to say that. Um, I might this weekend. I think that I've said this before, but I do think that there is a creative license to the things that she does with these time warps, and I can appreciate that. But the thing is she's so damn lazy when it comes to actually giving us any kind of information. Now, the few reacts that I've done, people be like, "You gave us more information than she did," and it's not even my video. Like, I wish that she would take some time and like genuinely, wholeheartedly, like exploit this artistic like niche that she has and actually do something about it instead of just sitting there, eating herself, silly, and then acting like it's all in the name of like, some kind of, you know, time warp. It's not a time warp. It's just a mukbang and a shite one at that. Now, when she did that fondue thing, I was really upset by that. I thought it was more of like a queso. Um, when I lived in France, I think when I would go to like Alsace, places like that, you would see like raclette and fondue a little bit more. I mean, I lived in Paris, so it's very unrepresentative of like French culinary cuisine and like the art of it. But I was just sitting there like, you just put jalapenos in that fondue, girl. Bye. I've been to Geneva, and I don't ever like. I'm sure you can get jalapenos these days because of like the explosion of like Mexican food on like the on like the restaurant scene. But I thought that was gross. I thought she was disgusting when she ate that thing. Cindy, BB's free. BB is free. Well, yes. And hopefully he keeps it that way. I don't care how much crap she has at his house. This is enough, right? This is absolutely enough. Even Big Love and Karate Joe were telling her to let it go. But I don't see Chantal as being a very resilient person. I think that she has I think that she has like a personality where she's not going to let things go. She's going to hold on to this. This is like when she tells us these stories about like her previous lovers, however she wants to say it. I think that they're all made up. It's all made up. So, I mean, I wonder, do you think, ladies and gents, tell me in the comments, do you think that all of her like relationships and stuff that she tells us, are those like in Chantal land? Is there any amount or iota of truth in any of them? That Ben guy is weird. He's always commenting on her videos. Yes, I've noticed that. I think it's disgusting. He's like, I love Foodie Beauty. She's just so pretty. She sings so well. And I was like, what? I gotta start watching her videos with my glasses on, ladies and gentlemen, because frankly, I don't see the same thing. I don't see it at all. I think she. Oh my God. I need some help with this. Kristen, what do you think of her country's series that she's starting? For the authenticity, I bet you is going to be next to none. It's probably gonna, okay. If I have anyone here that lives in the UK, do I have anyone that's also here in the UK? Right. I think that she is okay, so here in the UK, when you go like down like the foreign aisle, like you can get like a lot of like Indian stuff and whatever. But for those of you in the US, like to buy like Mexican stuff here is like impossible. Like maybe you can find like Old El Paso or something, but that's all we have. Chantal is not going to make the effort to go to any of these like specialty supermarkets and get that kind of thing. She's so lazy. And I bet you people from those countries are going to be really like horrified at whatever like slop she comes up with. This is ridiculous. Oh my God. And oh, okay, let's go back to the comments. Sorry, I'm just like I'm so worked up at the moment. Daisy, hi, Mike. Love listening to you. And who is she? Yeah, she was supposed to join me, but I think something came up. So sorry. Maybe she'll join us in a little bit. Hopefully she does. It'd be lovely to see her. Yeah, I saw her vaping weed. Now, is it not against? I mean, I know it's not against Canadian law for her to be, enjoying or partaking in such an activity. But how does YouTube feel about that? How does YouTube feel? Because I'm curious to know what their stance is on people using substances in their videos. I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Um, hey Suzanne. Hey there. Um, hopefully, oh God. Sister, I don't know what we're gonna do here in the UK. We're going crazy with this vid stuff. I'll tell you what. Um, I don't know what part of the UK you're in, but I'm on the south coast, and it is just horrendous. We keep getting these tourists that have no business being here right now, but it is what it is. Uh, Kristen, let's see what you said. Here we go. When she turns vile, she's just so unreasonably angry. She really needs therapy. Yeah, she does. She does. I am not a therapist, so I'm not gonna sit here and try to diagnose anything that she does. But I think that she she gets very angry, and when she does, it's ugly. I mean, it's really ugly to sit there and watch a person sit in their car. Now, I did one car chat, and I loved it. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw it. It was like a whole like 3 minutes, but I absolutely loved it. I want to do more of those. But anyway, to sit there in the middle of the night at a car wash or wherever she was, and to sit there and just rage. Oh my God. It was like, do you remember that? I don't know. I hope you guys don't watch Nikocado because I don't. But there was that one like meme that they like made out of him like punching the seat next to him. That's probably what she looked like. That's probably what she looked like. I mean, let's tell the truth here. It's horrendous. Daisy, nothing against weed. I have nothing against it either. I don't do it. But it's giving her the munchies. Yeah, it's I don't think it's helping. Maybe it helps like relax her and she goes to sleep, but I don't think that it would be um I don't think it would be necessarily good for her. Oh, Leticia, no, en fait, okay. So it was good to see you, and I hope that we catch up sometime soon. All right. Um, so let's see. Daisy, did you hear her cough? Sorry, Cindy. Daisy, did you hear all her coughing after vaping? All I could think of was her lung issues, blood clots. Oh. Um, I hope that the people who have been enabling her and giving her money to treat herself like this, God forbid anything ever happened to her, but I hope that they're happy with themselves because they have enabled this. They have given her money to hurt herself, and I hate that. I'm up north, not great here at the moment. Ah, Suzanne. Now I have family up north as well. They're in Cheshire, which is not exactly north, but yeah, and they're having a hard time as well. Debbie, that email wasn't sent by Charlie Gold. Foodie Beauty is a lunatic. She absolutely absolutely is. Now, here's my thing, is that if she had, like, proof that it was from Charlie Gold, then yes, address it. But wouldn't you, like, take the time to, like, figure out if it was her? She's the one who in that video sat there and said, it's traceable. Well, then trace it. Trace the damn email and then come out and address it. But if it's just some fool sending you emails and you just, like, raged over nothing, grow up. Oh my God. You know, the thing is that she's my age. She's my age. It, like, hurts my heart to know that somebody is my age and she sits there and it's just like, what? Do you remember when she was Chantopolis for like a hot minute? Do you remember that? I thought that was really appropriate because she's like in her own world. She might as well have her own city, Chantopolis. She's the only one that lives there. And then Ben shows up and he's like, you know, hey Chantal, it's good to see you. This is ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh, Wild Rose, it is such a pleasure for you to be here, along with the rest of you. Wild Rose always has fantastic comments. So Chantal's enablers won't care. They'll just move on to the next fat girl when she's gone. Oh. You know, Wild Rose, I have to agree. And I think that that's the scary thing of it all. That's the scary thing. That they won't sit there and say, oh my God, like they won't reflect and say, wait, I have allowed somebody to do this to themselves. They don't give a shit. Sorry for my language. Sorry. They don't give a darn. Sorry. They don't. You're absolutely right. They'll just find somebody else and continue to enable it. And that's the scary thing of it all. It honestly is. Let's see. Cindy, I wondered about the blood pressure machine too. If you're really concerned about your blood pressure, you buy a machine. Yeah, you do. So, or I mean, I don't recommend going out at this time, but I mean, pop to the pharmacy. They have the machines inside, right? Okay, let's see. Hey, Sherry, it's good to see you. You've been around on my channel for a very long time. I'm super appreciative. Thank you so much. Lydia. Dude. Dude. Chantal sounded like a whole maniac. She did. Not even half a maniac. She was a whole ass maniac. Like, it was the most disturbing explosion I've seen from her. She is sick. Not just physically. Like, wow. Correct. And like I said, I was getting ready for work, and I had to, like, I kept stopping and, like, looking, because I was like, what in the hell is she so mad about? Some random.net person sent her an email and she's like upset about it. Holy crap. Now again, I will never dox anybody. I don't like it. It scares the bejesus out of me to imagine that somebody would ever want to spread my guys, you don't need to know anything about me. But she was pissed and she was sitting there wiping down her steering wheel and her dashboard and everything else, and I was like, oh girl, you need to settle the hell down. Like, this is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Let's see, Kristen. LOL, Mike, my age too. The other day, someone suggested that she was actually American, and I was so insulted. Okay, but you know, Kristen, I have a question. Because if she lives in Canada, you know what would be nice, and I think that other channels have said this, so this is not something that's, like, new, is that if she were to do these time warps and actually address something Canadian, that would be fantastic. Why does she not do that? Like, I don't get it. Like, do something Canadian. You know, she's the one who says that she's French speaking, allegedly, which in my opinion she's not, but that's just my opinion. You know, I wonder, like, it would be really interesting, like, if she was like, okay, Quebec, you know, doesn't necessarily fit historically doesn't fit the mold of, like, you know, Canada, you know, whatever else. It would be nice if she talked about some of these issues that were going on at the time. And she skips over every single thing and sits there and tells us about Madonna. Girl, bah. Debbie, she's proud to make money off these live videos. I made over $200 doing a react video about Charlie Gold. Wow. Yeah, but the thing is, how would you give money to somebody who's so angry like that? Like, I know that I'm worked up, I'm excited, and I'm nervous at the same time, but I'm sitting here like, who is paying her to do this? It's ridiculous, is it not? I mean, ladies and gents, am I ridiculous to think that this is outrageous? There are people that don't have jobs right now, and she sits there and gets angry in a car, and people are giving her money? What? Hannah, Like I would love to hear of Canadian history. Yeah, I mean, I would like to know something about it. I mean, sadly, she just skips over the whole damn thing, and we just sit there and we just pretend that it doesn't exist. No, no. The thing is, um, funny girl. No, no. I wish you would talk about Canada. I wish you would. Can you? So you're Canadian. Do you live in Canada? Can you um send her an email and, and like convince her Canadian style to like talk about something Canadian? Like it's just ridiculous. Oh my god. Um I'm not in it to watch her eat. Yeah, neither am I, Kristen. But that can I ask a question? How the hell did we end up here? Hey Miriam, how the hell did we end up watching Foodie freaking Beauty? This is ridiculous. I mean, oh my god. Now, do you guys okay? Do you guys like try to explain this to your friends and they're like, "The hell? What are you talking about?" Like I try to explain this to my husband and he's like, "You need a life." Maybe I do. I don't. How did we end up here? This is so ridiculous. Um. Ooh, I gotta go back to work. Thanks so much, Daisy, for coming. It was really cool to see you here. Thank you so much again. Again, if I forget to say it before the chat ends, I'm so thankful for all of you being here. It's really cool. So thank you so much for just joining me. Melissa, and she still hasn't shared the email. I believe Charlie Gold's theory, the voice in the email of the stereotypical black woman, and that's why Chantal believed it was Charlie Gold. Um, mm, that's tricky. I think Chantal is not reaching that deep into like tone or like mood of an email. I think that she just saw that allegedly it was from Charlie Golden that was enough to enrage her. Um, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Funny girl, you want to reach out to her and tell her you should be like, dear Chantal, from one Canadian to another, talk about something Canadian. Like that's what you should do. Oh my god, I will absolutely. Oh my god, I will invite you on this live stream and we can address her together. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. Debbie, you deserve to be happy. We all love you. You are straight to the point. We love your laugh. That is really cool. Oh, you guys, I don't know. That's thank you so much. That really does mean a lot. Um, and thank you again. Silent. Let's see what you said here. Feeder fetish explains where her money comes from, and that's the gross part. That's the gross part to me. I understand that people you're into what you're into, and I'm not even here to judge or anything like that. But it's at the expense of somebody else's like well-being, and that to me is the really shite part about it. Really, um, Hannah, the same thing. Let's see. I went from watching ALR to Chantal now. Now I have a question. Do you guys think that Foodie Beauty has replaced ALR? Do you think because I I'm kind of the persuasion that she has. I really think that Foodie Beauty, as sad as it sounds and as stupid as it sounds, I think that Foodie Beauty has replaced Amberlyn Reed. I think she has. If that's something to be proud of, I guess good for her. But I would never try to explain this to my friends. Melissa, I have tried. I have tried to like very different groups of friends, and they're just like, "You're an idiot," and maybe I am. I don't know how I ended up here. What? Curse the day that YouTube ever put this in my recommended. Like I don't. I think in fact the way that it came up was because I was it was either one of two ways. I used to like a lot of like the drama community. I used to watch things like God, I can't even remember. It was so long ago. I used to watch things like Rich Lux, and I used to watch what was her name? Anyway, she was lovely. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Or it was because I was doing research on keto videos, and somehow I ended up down this rabbit hole. This is ridiculous. Like aside from all of this, like I watch a lot of true crime stuff. I read a lot, um, and this is like my Achilles heel. Like I don't even know why I care. I don't get it. Mike's thoughts. I was watching I Write Alex political content, then found her Lord Bear videos roasting. Oh my god. Oh, for the love of God. Let's see. What else we got here? Agree silent. You're my new favorite reactor. Oh, Marvin, that's really cool. Thank you so much. I don't have a lot of confidence when it comes to things like this, so I do appreciate it. I definitely that's really nice to hear. Thank you so much, Melissa. Also, I'm signing all my emails with sincerely Charlie fucking Gold. That would trigger her absolutely because she believes that if you write that, then it must be true. Because everyone that signs an email, I mean, it must be true. Oh my god, Ray. She does some simple Google searches and just uses whatever she happens to know. No effort. That's what bothers me. Again, there's a creative license to what she's doing, and it's just so lazy. Isn't it ridiculous? I think if Chantal let her comments run wild and free, she would genuinely take over from ALR. Correct. She would. She absolutely would. Instead, what she does is she deletes all these ridiculous, like these people that come for her, and she sits there and she'll leave up Ben's comments that are like, "I love you." My God, Hannah, I can't stand her either. I'm over her. This is ridiculous. That like weird video, like those like weird intros that she does. It makes me really uncomfortable. Does it make you uncomfortable when she does like the whole like her hair and oh my God, no, it makes me like super like uh and like just like all the junk she buys. I don't understand. I guys, I am in the wrong business. Like I said, I have 2 master's degrees. I worked my ass off for those things. And who gives a crap? Because surely you guys are just as like triggered as I am. Or maybe you're not. Maybe I'm just stupid. I've never heard of someone always moderating their comments. Well, I do because I say hello back, but I leave all the nasty ones up. I mean, if people have called me some really horrendous things, I just leave them up. So I would think that if I had, what does she have, like 74,000 subscribers? Then just leave them. Not everyone's gonna like you, and that's just the end of it, isn't it? I watched Sasquatch Chronicles. You guys make me laugh. Oh, oh God, what's my life? Hello, just jumping in. Hey, Nana5. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for joining. Roblox and Sabrina's Wonderful World. It's really good to see you. Thank you for joining. Hi, Mike. DC Media should join you on a live. I wish he would. I think that sometimes, I think for the sheer majority of the time, I think we see eye to eye. But then, she definitely knows what she's talking about on a lot of things, and so it would be nice if she did. She's just like super busy. Uh, much bigger channel than me. You can't convince me. Okay, Melissa, I have a question though, because in the last live I did with Who Is She Is Back, I bel I can't remember who it was. They were like identifying who this person was, and I was like, who? I There must be like a whole section of like things that I don't know about. There must be like a whole list of people who are identified as feeders and like these other things that I don't know about. I need to find that list because I want to figure out who these people are. Have you seen Robin the Explorer setting that intro to Bagpipes? Yes, Wild Rose, I have. Robin the Explorer makes me laugh in a way that, I mean, if you guys think I cackle on camera, you should hear me watching his lives, because it's outrageous. I'm surprised that, like, the neighbors haven't called the police yet on me because it just gets so ridiculous. Um, Hannah, I can't stand how she treats Becky and just, like, also how big necky is. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk. Um, I think the way that she degrades Becky is horrendous. But do you not see like a parallel with the way that like Chantal treats Pete's? Do we not see a parallel? Like they have somebody who, for whatever reason, will do whatever it takes for these people, and they'll never wake up. They'll never wake up. For Becky to leave Amber, it would take something like ridiculous, right? But do you not see how they like use these people? What one thing that really did make me mad about how Amber treats Becky is that time when Becky had to like clean out like the closet or whatever, and she got like some serious satisfaction in the idea that she didn't have to help, and I thought that was disgusting. I hate that. I hate that. Maybe she didn't want to help, but she sat there and she's like, and I can't help. Well, piss off then. Get out of here. I'm only triggered that ALR buys garbage. Yes, Wild Rose, she does. It's all trash. I mean, must be nice to have money like that. Oh my God. Seriously, the money she poops away on garbage really triggers me. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think when she buys stuff, like it's just trash. And did you guys see that video where she was trying on that bra or whatever? Oh my God. Oh, Amber, cut it out. Like, what are you like? What is she doing? What are you doing? Oh my God, I don't care about your bra. Now, I do know that she had that gray one that she like wore for like 5 years, but I didn't want to see a video of her showing her bra. I didn't want to see that. That's gross. If I didn't like men before, I do now, okay? I mean, I was just like, no, not doing it today. I'm triggered that she skated through cancer and still gives no Fs. Correct. I am exactly. Do you remember when she did that, like that video where she ate like the candy that looked like Chinese food? I was pissed at that. I was so pissed, and and I think I did a video on it, and people were like, "Yeah, you're right." And somebody had they had the idea of writing in my comments like, you have no business caring what she eats. You're right. But if you're gonna go through cancer and get all this money and people to support you, then at least don't take the piss out of them. Like at least do that off camera if you're gonna do it. Like at least make people feel like they're invested in you, right? Ugh. Apparently YouTube sided with Charlie. Yes, yeah, I heard that they did. I cannot watch ALR. Barely can stand Chantal. ALR, especially because they are especially useless. Let's see. Wild Rose. The fact that she has learned nothing from cancer that is directly associated with obesity is triggering AF. Tick. Absolutely. And I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to go into what I think regarding her like medical status or anything like that. That's beyond my scope. But yes, I think that you would have thought she's like had some kind of awakening. Um, I don't know. I mean, this is ridiculous. All she does is eat trash. I don't get it. Like, look after yourself. If you're not gonna look after yourself, who the hell will look after you? I'm not looking after her, right? Like, oh dear. Okay, let's see. Hey Facey, good to see you. ALR turning straight men gay. Well, yeah. I mean, okay. Here's the gig. If I wasn't already, I sure as hell was after that. That girl, I just come on. Like, there's nothing attractive, whether you're male, female, whatever, about somebody who just. Am I wrong in thinking that looking after yourself is like an attractive quality? Am I wrong for thinking that? Am I wrong for thinking that wanting something good for yourself, looking after yourself, whatever? Like, I'm pissed that I didn't shave I didn't trim my beard hair. What? So I'm kind of mad at that. But in the meantime, there's nothing attractive about somebody who does these kinds of things. Gross. I thought her having cancer would be a realization to change her life. I thought so too, Hannah. But some people are just thicker than others. They must be. And I don't mean thick weight-wise. I mean like, Nana of 5. Pete's gives me the creeps. If he was a neighbor when my daughter was young, I would keep her away from him. Yeah. I think that ultimately he is an interesting character, and I don't know if that is a positive or negative thing in my opinion. But I do think that he needs to get away from Chantal. Full stop. Pete's move out. I said this like 100 videos ago. Well, I don't have 100 videos, but like 20 videos ago, I was like, Pete's move out. That's what he needs to do. This is ridiculous. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. I was pissed that she didn't take out the Chinese food candy and arrange it in a bowl and actually do something creative with chopsticks. Correct. That girl, that's too much effort. Do you think that she eats with chopsticks? She's like that girl that you go to like a fancy like sushi place and she's eating it with either her fingers or a fork. She doesn't try. Get out of here with this. Oh my God. Okay. So let's see. Oh hey Mallory, it's good to see you. Lee, it's good to see you too. I say the same thing. Something super creepy about her eyeballs, like too much white that she rolls them. Oh my god, so creepy. I'm not sure. I'm getting lost in the chat here, but I hope that you are enjoying each other while I try to figure out. Hey, Amber. Oh, thank you for joining, Olivia. It's good to see you. Um, let's see. It cracks me up when people say Becky should get a job. She's already a chauffeur, a housekeeper, Uber Eats driver, etc. Correct. Correct. Not interested. That she has a job. Do you think that Amber pays her? Does Amber like? Is she on Amber's pay? Like, does she get like a W-2 or whatever she would get from Amber? Does she get paid for this? Because otherwise, this is ridiculous. Silent Bethlehem, you took the words right out of my mouth. That okay. I get I don't know why I get so nervous about talking about Jen because I feel like she's super depressing, like in a very different way. I think there's something very like nefarious about her relationship with Gene. I wish Hoosie was here so she could like help me articulate my thoughts on that. But I don't like how she trolls her audience, and I think she's gross. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be like horrendous, but Debbie, I had Hodgkin's lymphoma, underwent chemotherapy and radiation treatments. Totally changed my life. I hope that you changed it for the positive. That's really cool. That like what a story. And instead, people are sitting over here watching Chantal. This is outrageous. Oh my god. Let's see. Becky has nothing in her name, most likely on state assistance. Whoa. So people who really need it struggle. Yet she has a girlfriend that makes that kind of money. Oh, that isn't that like that's just like unjust. This is ridiculous. I think she got her own debit card when they moved into the apartment. They're like 30. She just now got a debit card? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, she is more toxic than ALR and Chantal put together. We're talking about Jen. Yeah, she is. I think that talking about people wanting to help themselves, like neither of those, like of the two of them, are even invested or interested in helping themselves. They're just not. And the way that she portrays herself as like a victim all the time, and whatever else, really grosses me out. I don't like it. Let's see. Sally, hey, it's good to see you. Purple sneakers. Oh, hey, purple sneakers. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. And some of my audience doesn't like when I swear, and I've really like tried to tone that down. But Lydia, you've nailed this. ALR and Chantal are assholes, but Jen is a bad person. Tick, you are correct. Um, um, hey Texas one, it's good to see you. Hey sister. Sorry to be late. I was over at DC's. No, that's fine. I'm glad that you could make it. That's great. I just I think that a lot of this is like what a shit show. Sorry guys. I just said I don't like to swear anymore on this platform. But this is ridiculous. All of this is just like we're sitting here and I don't get it. I really don't get it. We'll pretend that the things that we watch are like normal and like sane and whatever else, but this is horrendous. So Mallory Dawn has made videos on Chantal which are very on point. Mallory Dawn makes really, really good videos. When I do watch her videos, I'm like shaking my head yes at everything she says. I think that she is kind of she's just very no BS, is she? Like she doesn't care what you have to think. She's just gonna tell you how it is. And that's my cup of tea. Like I like when people are just straight shooters. Don't beat around the bush. I find that I am more and more these days only because I'm trying to just be polite, but that's not always working in my favor. You guys should hear me in other places. Like this is ridiculous. Oh hey Robin. Wow. Oh my god. It's so lovely to see you guys. Robin, if you want to come on and say hello, that'd be really cool. I'd love to hear what you have to think about Chantal's video that she dropped while she was cleaning her car in the middle of the night. but if not, that's cool too. Silent Amy and her keychains. Silent Bethlehem. I don't know why I keep saying that. Bethlehem. Sorry. I don't understand. What the hell is that girl do with keychains? What is this? Can somebody in the chat please tell me what in the hell is she on about with these keychains? I, what do people buy them? Like, I mean, the last thing I ever am going to do with like the $5 or whatever is that I am not going by any means to buy ALR sorry, not ALR, life I can't even get it right. Amy's Life Journey. I am not buying her damn keychains. If you want to buy a keychain, cool. I mean, I can go make you one, I guess, but it'd be better than buying it from her. She's ridiculous. Oh my god. That it, let's see. Well, just email me, Mike. Yeah, I can do that. If you guys, I'm assuming it's gonna be like a Gmail. If you give me just a second, guys, I'm sorry. It'd be really cool if you joined just to say hi, and to because I would love to hear what he has to think. I mean, he is a rock star, and I would love for him to come on here and help me feel validated that that car rant was ridiculous. But at the end of the day, again, I keep saying this, but she hasn't even proved, or she doesn't even know who it actually came from. Why would you go after somebody if you don't know? Like, isn't that ridiculous? Oh god. Let's see. These obese gals are striving to be a Slayton sister and get a TV show. Yeah, pretty much. It looked like a truck stop. But you're right, Amber, it did. But did you see that point where like she was like, "Oh, people are showing up, but I don't want to vacuum my car, so I'm gonna move." Doesn't that sound like a horror story? I mean, doesn't that sound like ridiculous to sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go in the middle of the night, and I am going to sit here and um, hang out at a truck stop." Like, what is she doing? Oh my god, that girl, she's just outrageous. I can't believe I let this get to me like this. Like, I've had such an interesting week at work and whatever else. And Robin, I don't know how to email you. I'm trying to get that done, but yeah, it looked like really really scary. Let's see. Melissa's. Did anyone? No, hold on, Melissa. Where are you? Oh, wait, did anyone catch her live stream yesterday where she was asking people to donate to her and she pinky swore promise to give it to needy families? Is that a lying toad? That is a toad. She is not gonna get out of here. She's gonna sit there and buy ramen noodles with it. I don't know what the hell she's gonna do with it, but I wouldn't give her any of my money. This is a pandemic. In this country, unemployment, I don't know what it is in the US right now, but like I've already said before, my husband lost his job and he was working for an airline, right? We are so lucky that we're okay, right? And in this climate, she's sitting there asking people to give her money. Oh, piss off, Chantal. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. That girl, she's just so ridiculous. Let's see. So many family members and friends to deal with. I finally just turned off my phone. Sorry. I didn't catch a lot of that, but it's good to see you, Texas, anyway. Let's see. I'm going in the middle of the night to whine and pee in the bushes. Oh, girl, bah. Girl, bah. Can you imagine? I think what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to wait for it to be like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to drive to a car wash. What I'm going to do, so we have like these like pieces of wood that I can make it look like a tray, and I'm going to put a pickle on it. And I'm going to sit there in the middle of the night at the car wash, and I'm going to eat a pickle. just so you guys can see how ridiculous this is. I mean, this is outrageous. Did you guys... Oh my god. Would you join me for that? Can you imagine? If I was sitting there, I had one pickle. I was like, Pete's left a pickle, so I had to bring it in the car wash in the middle of the night. I can donate to a food bank myself. I don't need to give money to Chantal to get shite done. Correct. Again, this is a pandemic. This is not great. I don't understand who the hell is giving her money. Speaking of which, I'm donating some cereal tomorrow. Cool. Amy was not getting it. She wants to make an appearance and dole out of gift cards. That's my face. If Amy ever tried to like honestly pitch a sale to me, I'd be like, she's drunk. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing hell with her. That girl is ridiculous. Let's see. How did these obese gals wipe? Seriously. Um, I might go out on a limb here, and I don't think they do. uh, Chantal told us in her like a video a couple days ago. Well, that one that I was disgusted at when she was talking about drip dry. That would probably be for a reason. I would think that's disgusting. It's horrendous. Chani only using the money to buy more junk food on her way. Correct. Oh my god. What? Debbie, sister. I don't think that they do. I don't think they do. I might be wrong, but I don't think they do. They might. But I doubt it. Miriam, you put all the sad faces. oh, oh, yeah, so there we are. I'm gonna put on this light here only because like it's starting to get dark here. It's that time of year where in Britain it's like trying to make the transition of being light for like hours and hours and hours to like getting dark quite early. So if you just give me just a second here, guys, sorry about that. Whoa, way overexposed there. Not that I'm an expert with any of this crap, so that'll do. Or candles or Amazon stuff, yeah, and overpriced decor. I'm an RN, and I can tell you at their size, they do. Oh, they do. All right. Well, that's good news. They all have a Pete's to wipe. Oh, how did we end up here? Well, let's see. Yikes! I just cracked up. Mike's thoughts is the first to break my crying jag. Oh, Texas. I'm sorry to hear that. There's stuff going on. If you need to chat or whatever, you can DM me on Twitter or Instagram, and it's probably not the venue for it, but just to support you. Then if that's what you need, then just message away. Heather. It's Amy that was asking for money for the fires that aren't even in her area, saying she's going to donate gift cards. I'm not giving crap to her. Sorry, I'm not giving her anything. I'm not giving any. No. I will go to the Red Cross. I will go to a bona fide charity, and I will give them stuff. But I'm not giving anything to Amy's life journey, life by Jen. This is the thing, and I know that I bring this up quite a bit because I find it really bemusing that people send Life by Jen Amazon wish list stuff. What? Let's see. Cindy, I lost my mom in 2015. She was only 66. I'm really sorry to hear about that. ALR is copying Learning to be Fearless. Yes. Who is she is back. She discussed this, and she said that they're sitting there, drinking the same Starbucks stuff, and they're all and they're talking the same way, and they're doing all these things. This is ridiculous. I don't even know really who Learning to be Fearless is. Who is she? Would have to explain that to me. But yeah, we're just sitting here, Lydia, I mean, I imagine that they do try to. Why are we talking? This makes me so nervous. I mean, I imagine they do try to wipe, but I'm sure it's not nearly thoroughly enough. But that's not something I'm okay with picking on them for, to be honest. I'm not picking on them. I think it's just sad, really. I mean, I don't want to be funny, but Mallory, it's crazy to me that anyone sends these people things and or money. Me too. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. I wish that I could. I just don't get it. Let's see. Kristen. One would hope that in the absence of wiping, they'd take more showers, but let's can we talk about something that's not them wiping. It's making me very uncomfortable, and and I don't know. Like I wish Robin, can you join me, please? Like I need some help here. Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, Curtis. It's good to see you. Hey there. Oh, Tori and Mail. Hey. Lydia, it's sad. I get what you mean. I have like the best. Oh, look at all these people in here. You guys are the best. Holy, what I don't know. This. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Particularly with the technical difficulties I was having earlier because I was desperate to react live to that video. But instead this weekend I will actually do a video of it, so stay tuned for that. Um, we send money to people who I know for sure need it, not moochers like them. Correct. I don't think this is the exact economic climate to be asking people to send you stuff so that you can allegedly give it to whichever charity or cause that you wish. I I don't know. Like that doesn't even feel right to me. I would just give it directly to whoever, whichever charity or person that might be struggling. I would just give it directly to them. I don't need an intermediary like Amy's Life Journey to sit there and hand out my money. Like I'm not doing that today. So maybe, but doubt it. Oh my god. Jen has a wish. It's on Amazon so people can send her gifts. Who in the hell? Who in the hell is sending Jen gifts? Oh wait. I don't. What? I have messed up my life, guys. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. Um, wow. I've worked about I don't know 70 hours this week. I'm exhausted. I look like trash. So please excuse my appearance. But at the end of the day, like I have done something wrong. Like I don't get it. Never mind. Oh, let's see. Okay. I always like to read where people like this have done something. Thank you, Blue. Thankfully, I've lost nearly 300 pounds. Congratulations on that. That's huge. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think that, um, would you tell me in the comments how you did that? Because I would, if you want, I would like to let you share a little bit because actually, that's a very positive thing. Unlike what we're dealing with, all this other stuff is ridiculous. Um, Cherry, Chantal got sweaty after exercising on her ball. She didn't shower and went to get groceries in her sweat-filled t-shirt. Yuck. Oh God. That was really sad. I think it was Just Saying who did this like video where it was like her versus like Amy's Life Journey, like both bouncing on the ball. That was so weak. Who she did that for somebody requested her to do that because it wasn't even like a workout. She didn't do anything. Sally, hey Mike, to change the subject for you, do you see a really bad winter ahead for us here regarding the COVID, etc., seeing as how the infection rate is rising fast now? Yeah, I do. Because here in the UK, I don't know how it is in the US if that's where you are, or in Canada, wherever in the world you are. In the UK, they have kind of U-turned, and they've said that now that because they were getting really quite liberal with the group sizes and stuff, they've U-turned and now said that we can only have group sizes of 6. Um, whether it be outdoors or indoors. So they have about faced on that really. And I think that it's inevitable. I think it's inevitable what's about to happen. And I think Sally, I think you're quite near me actually. And I don't want to say exactly where that is, but I will say that like a lot of this part of the country is very dependent on tourism and they're very dependent on visitors coming in whatever and over the summer they did that anyway. They just all showed up and people were like, go home, like stop this. So it's like kind of a catch-22. Like you don't want people to be unemployed, but at the same time people from outside of our area are bringing it here. And it's such a mess. It is such a mess. Let's see. Let's see. Which girl did the whole money charity thing? Sad I can't pinpoint one, but here we are. I'm Purple. I think somebody above just said that it was an Amy's Life Journey for the fires. Yeah, I'm not giving any of them any of my money. You're crazy. Oh, thanks, Blue. Thank you for joining me. That's really cool. Let's see. Go Blue, congratulations. Yeah, yeah, Blue, go. Like, wow. That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you again for sharing that. That's really cool. Um Mike Bojo and the rest of our British government are incompetent and liars. Yeah. I think that there's a lot that we don't know. I'm not into conspiracy theories, and certainly I'm not going to discuss anything political, but I will say that it is one of those like really troubling things that we're just gonna have to deal with, and it's just really sad. Um, Oh, hey, Milk Tea. Oh. Oh, hey, DC. It's good to see you too. Wow. I'm just so lucky to have all these like cool people in here. We're saying that she popped it or what? She did the exercise ball thing because people on Kiwi Farms were saying that she popped it or she ate it. She must have read the comments and brought it out to show them. Oh my god. Yeah. Very interesting. Can you imagine you're sitting there and you're like, she ate it. And she's like, I did not eat it. My god. What are we on about? This is ridiculous. Holy crap. Um hey Tasha, it's good to see you. Um although the Seminoles are much better than the Gators, don't get mad. Let's see, Ben and Kristen, there are many Bens. We are Legion. Oh, okay. Just exporting my React, but Saul, you were like, oh, thank you, Milk Tea. Thank you so much for joining me. I always appreciate the support that I get from all of you, really. But it's really cool to see that there are some people in here that are just, just saying hi. I appreciate that. That's really cool of you. Right. I'm waiting to see if Foodie Beauty shows up. Foodie Beauty doesn't even know who the hell I am. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because you know what? If she did show up, I would switch. You know what I would do? Now, this might make a few people mad. I would switch the language of this video or this live into French. And let's see how much she really can comment on. I would switch to French immediately. She's the one that says that she can speak it, so let's do it. Come on, Foodie. If she did show up, I swear to you, I would just speak French and be like, she would be confused. She would have no idea what I was even talking about. And I would just sit there and be like, it is what it is. Like, my God. It'd be ridiculous. Milk Tea Reacts. I love your channel. I love her channel too. I'm a Kanan. I noticed your FSU cup. Melissa! You have. What? Oh my God. um, yeah. Yeah, my FSU cup that people have called me dumb for. It is what it is. She will, Mike. She spends her time looking on YouTube looking for reacts to her. Well, let her do it. Like I said, I will give you guys a huge French tutorial, and we'll switch. We'll all just like make the magic switch and see what she can do. Let's see exactly what she does. She's gonna do nothing. Oh my God. Oh God, let her show up. I want the French. Yes, Milk Tea. I'm telling you, sister. Okay, so do you remember that time when DC was talking about how like napkins in your videos, like whenever you see that she's not eating with napkins, it like drives you nuts? Okay, whenever she talks about being francophone or she talks about anything to do with French, it drives me nuts. There are times where I'm like, what did you say? And the mispronunciations of everything. And some people are like, yeah, but it's Canadian French. I'm not an expert in Canadian French, but there are certain things that I'm just like. There was one time where she was telling a story. Now, I wish she would tell a story in French. That way I could really gauge, because I would listen for the different tenses that she uses and how she uses them. Is there like a pattern of errors that she has? And that would really allow me to like do like a deep dive into how well she speaks it. But there was that one video where she was telling a story where she was in school or something and a kid had thrown up, and she tells us in French, oh, Pierre threw up, or, on the floor or whatever. And I was sitting there like, I had to listen to that like 3 times, and it wasn't the accent. It was just how she used the language. I was like, that sounds like, no. Okay. Oh, Emily. Yes. Do I have any other French speakers in here? Emily? Yeah, let's do it. If she shows up, Marvin, you're a gator too? What? Oh my God. I got all these gators and canes in here. I don't like it. No, I'm kidding. I love you guys. Do I have any other Seminoles in here to help me represent? Like, is there anyone else from Florida State here? um, I think she mentioned that she wasn't super fluent, but that she can get by. She did. But there was a video that I did not long ago where she was like kind of a newer channel, and she says specifically, I am bilingual in I'm completely bilingual in English and French. She's not. So why did she say that? Like, who cares? If she was like, yeah, I'm pretty good at French, but I'm not fluent in it, then what difference would it have made? Who cares? Oh, jeez. My God. Let's see. It'll be like that scene from Cinderella. I speak French, not Italian, when the character is speaking French. She is ridiculous. Jaffa Cake. My husband is French Canadian, and yeah, she is not bilingual. Nope. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I know it's different. I know, but at the same time, there's still something very elementary about it. I think. I mean, again, if I could get her to do like tell like a 2-minute story, again, I could listen to the verb tenses, and so never mind like the word choice. Fine, we'll throw that out. A lot of French Canadian words are quite old anyway. Like I think they use like a lot of different, older words that are kind of disused in France now, at least. But when I don't know, who cares? Um, let's see. She lists her French proficiency as fluent on her LinkedIn. Yeah, well, she's a liar. I mean, what else can we say? It is what it is. Again, I would just love for her to tell a story, so I can just sit there and I won't do a live react because you saw how that turned out this afternoon when I tried and it was just horrendous and people were like, "The hell's happening?" But I will do a video like if she actually did that, and I would get the linguistics part out of my brain and I would go through every single thing to disprove whatever it is that she's saying. Robin, will you please come say hello? That way, again. I mean, your insight would be great. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm. Anyway, Lydia. Let's see. Putzen. Oh God, Putzen. I don't know how to. Anyway, she can probably read a fair bit of French, but clearly isn't fluent speaking it, no matter what type of French it is. Correct. I agree. She could probably read something, but it is what it is. Texas. We know you're a linguist. I love that about you. It's a peeve of mine. Oh, thank you, Texas. That's really cool. Oh dear. Very entertaining. You're the best. I'm not, but thank you so much for that. That's really kind. Miriam, how sad it only makes people more sympathetic when they strike small channels. I want to at least check out at Give Me a Reason now. Okay. My opinion, the reason why somebody would strike a small channel is because they don't have the platform to respond. And I think that's really low. I mean, I have like, I don't know, 700 and something subscribers. I love all of you, by the way. Thank you so much, even though like, things have been crazy. But the thing is that she would go after a small channel simply because that person can't respond. You would never see her going after like a channel bigger than hers, would you? Who? I mean, it's because they're like kind of helpless, right? I remember her specifically saying, "I'm French." She was in the car with Pete. I remember clearly. Correct. When she was like, "I hate it when people say poutine. It's poutine or poutine, however she says it. I don't know." But she's like, "And I'm French," and I was like, "Oh, that's funny because sure, Jan." Kristen, she can speak French like I can speak Spanish, working with 1.5 tenses and vocabulary at 35%. Well, you know. we'll see how that goes. That girl, she can't do anything. What is she talking about? Oh my God. I really wish she would. I really wish she would and try to convince us that she, speaks French, but it's just such a waste of time. Don't you guys agree? This is such a waste of time. Let's see. She can't speak a lick of real French. I think that she can on some level. It's just not very good and clearly not as good as she says. Oh, hey, Miss Glory. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining me. That's really cool. Thank you. Chantal would never dare go after Papa Swolio, even though he has mocked her mercilessly. Well, that's the thing. She's very happy to go after a channel with however many subscribers up. Do you remember that video where that person? I can't even remember the channel, and I wish that I could because I would love to give that person credit. That person made a video, and it was like, why this YouTuber or whatever will never lose weight. And she was like, and despite them not having a lot of subscribers, well, that's the kind of channel she would go after. Because how the hell are they ever going to respond? How would they ever have enough subscribers or viewers to go on there and say, oh, by the way, look what this turd did to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. That's what drives me nuts. Chantal is as French as Taco Bell is Mexican. Oh my God, my dad gets pissed off when I go to Taco Bell because he's like, "You are a disgrace." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, Dad. Thanks. I'm gonna go get a number 5." Like, I haven't done that in a long time, but damn. Milk tea. She wants to be accepted by bigger channels, so she defers to them when they're big, but strikes out small ones because of the rage and the lack of ability to fight back. Correct? Yeah, that's all it is. She would never go after somebody bigger than that. No, she wouldn't. And I wish that she would, so that somebody could sit there and say to her, "Look, Chantal, my channel is bigger than yours, and if you ever strike me again, I swear to you." Like, but again, she'll go after, whoever, God knows who. This is ridiculous. Uh, at Texas. I hope at Give Me a Reason challenges and comes back. I'm gonna check out that channel now. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never even heard of that channel. I've never seen it. But I'm gonna binge it. If it's still there, I'm gonna absolutely binge it because I don't like that. She's the one who sits there and says, I'm so bullied, but yet she's gonna go after a channel smaller than hers. This is ridiculous. I ask this question and somebody help me keep sane. I don't know how we ended up here. I don't know how we ended up here. Oh my God. How did this happen? My husband is reading a book, and he's sitting there, and he's like, "What the hell are you on about? I hate when you do this." I don't know how I ended up here. Look, I speak 5 languages. How the hell did I end up watching Foodie Beauty? Like, this is ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Let's see. Yes, please check out that channel. I have no idea what their content is, but check it out because this is ridiculous. Chantal cannot sit there and actually go after a small channel like that. What else? If Chantal could actually do a clever, well thought out clapback, I would be into it. Yeah, but instead she just drives to truck stops and washes her, cleans the inside of her car with some disinfectant wipes and sits there and says that she's going to put people in the slammer. Who the hell do you think you are to put somebody in the slammer? This is YouTube, and you're going to sit here and threaten people? Again, like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, the thing that really bothers me about this whole thing is that, first of all, I hate the idea of doxing. I said this earlier in the live stream. I hate that idea. That's so ridiculous. And the fact is that there's a lot of publicly available information. Again, I've said this before. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have never been to truepeoplesearch.com, you have to opt out of it. They will have phone numbers, your addresses. It's public information. And that website is horrendous. And I bet you that's where a lot of this information gets leaked. But the fact is that she's sitting there and she's like, raging in the middle of the night. Just go to bed. Tell Chantal, can somebody tell somebody to tell Foodie Beauty to just go to bed? Like, go to sleep. This is ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Everyone needs a hobby, Mike. Yeah. My new hobby is to walk. Like I said, I'm gonna go to the car wash tonight. I'm gonna sit there with a piece of wood. I'm gonna pretend it's my tray. I want to eat a pickle, and I'm gonna use disinfectant wipes to wipe down my car. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I'm not that crazy because crap happens in the middle of the night. I'm not going anywhere. The slammer. DC, correct. She said, I'm going to put you in the slammer. And I was like, what? But you know what else I didn't like? Now, I'm not even taking sides here. I don't want any drama in my life because I think that I've created enough. But the thing is that she was the one who was sitting there like, oh, well, that's the only way you're going to know how much she weighs is when she goes to the slammer. And I was like, that's really rich for you to talk about, finding out how much somebody weighs. You're the what? Like the hypocrisy and all of it. Like my God, like am I like on a different planet? DC, can you tell me? Am I not like on a different planet? Am I like crazy? Oh dear. She thinks she's gonna scare people into thinking they're gonna go to. Yeah, I would like to see. Because I think doxing. I think in the UK. I'm not sure. I think if it's publicly available information, then it's not against the law. But like if you somehow get a hold, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. But let's see, because I think in the U.S. is a very different standard than probably is in Canada. Let's see them try to enforce Canadian law. If that person is in America, good luck. Good luck with that. You think the police are going to give a damn about that they gave out your mom's address? Grow the hell up. Let's see. You should read Charlie Gold's Twitter. It has Chantal's email to YouTube in it. Oh my God. Girl, clock at the house. As soon as I get off here, that's exactly what it's going to be 1 o'clock by the time I'm off here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, let's see. DC Media Girl. The problem is that when she gets up at the crack of 4 o'clock, they tend to be wide awake in the middle of the night. Oh, God. I just don't get it. I don't. people need to get some sleep. You know, sleep is also important for weight loss, by the way. I don't know if she cares about that, but it's important. Let's see what else we have. Miss Gloria, I'm sure she hates me. I think she hates everyone. I think she hates everyone but herself, okay? Because we're all minions in her world. Little does she know. um, oh, Miss Wonderful was told to go to bed. They are like cats. They do what they want. I was really trying to like go this whole stream and not talk about her because I think she's nasty. She's gonna show up in this chat, and I'm gonna need like DC. I'm gonna need somebody to like have my back. Maybe Miss Glory. Because she is. She's according to me the most horrendous of them all, and for no other reason. Because if you want to be nasty to yourself, well then fine. But when you're nasty to your pets, that's disgusting. That girl, she is filthy. I would never. If somebody, no, no, no. You want to treat yourself like crap, then fine. But do not even go after your pets. That is ridiculous. That lady is nasty. Let's see. Show us in a video. Show you what in a video? What do you want me? It says if you can get it through publicly available means, it's not a problem legally. I think that I agree. At least here in the UK, that's it. DC, is it the same in the US? If it's something that you can just like get through publicly like available means, it's not necessarily against the law. I'm not sure. I don't have Twitter though. Oh God, we should see that. You don't need a Twitter account to see it. Yeah. Another winner, MFW. Ugh, I know. Texas, you're telling me. Sister, you're telling me. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. Ugh. Of course, they're denying the strike. Basic understandings of terms of service tells you that. But Chantal doesn't have a basic understanding of anything because she thinks that the whole world revolves around her, and that's the problem. See, that's the real issue, is that when somebody is so like full of themselves, they have no self-awareness. The best part is knowing you can't say anything so you don't get involved. Yeah, well, Wild Rose. I've been thinking about it, and I think ALR is okay with her pets. People confuse her with Destiny, who was and is genuinely a shitter with animals. Yeah, she I just don't understand. Like, do you guys okay, I have a cat and we've had him for like 3 years, and I can't imagine like my life without him. I don't know how people can do this to like their pets. Isn't that like ridiculous? I just hate it. Let's see. Melissa, definitely legal in the US if it's public info. Okay. Yeah. So again, go on TruePeopleSearch.com. I keep saying this because I showed it to my friend the other day, and he was like, "That was my like." They have your phone numbers for like years, like, and at the bottom of it, there's like a button for you to opt out of it. Go on that website, get yourself off of there because this is how this kind of thing happens, right? Let's see. Oh, I'm curious to see what this one says. In the U.S., if it is obtained by means that violate privacy laws. If it isn't obtained by means that violate privacy laws, it is not illegal. The only exception is if you disseminate pornographic images of someone without their consent. Yeah, this is like revenge porn or something, right? Yeah, that's gross. People who would do something like that are ridiculous. I hate that. If your info is public, legal with caveats. Banking info, social security number, no. Got it. Okay. I agree. I would never in a million years give my cat. No, I wouldn't either. He got sick probably like February or March, and I thought my like world like shattered. I think in fact that there was a video that I did around that time, and I was like all like red and stuff because I had been like really upset about it, but I didn't mention it at the time. But that's why. Jaffa Cake. It's like when the pet gets too old, they get so mean to them. Makes me rage. Correct. Thank you, Miss Glory. Thank you for stopping by. It's really cool of you. I appreciate the support. Milk tea. My reacts go way in the other direction. My react is over an hour and 20 minutes of video. I'm gonna watch that, by the way. I'm gonna watch every minute of it and just try and say I'm not transforming. Seriously, I don't shut up. No, but I like when you don't shut up, because being like the language person that I am, you're super articulate, and I love listening to like everything that you say. You're really good with words. You have a real knack for that. What was the website? What website was that again? TruePeopleSearch.com. If you go in there and you put in your name, I'm serious. You're gonna go on there and you will find your address. Like when I tried it, it was like it had like my address from like when I was in university even. Like it had literally everything that I've ever done. It had phone numbers that I forgot what the number was. And it's all over that website. And at the bottom there's a part that says opt out. Do it because that's how people are going to get your junk. Oh dear. Um yeah, Mrs. W's cat ran off because of the new puppy. Point blank period. Um I don't really watch her that much. I think I watched her the other day because she had like lost her mind and like it like broke the internet. So so I watched it and she was, trying to prove I think it was the next day she like went to her neighbors. Like I heard there's somebody that feeds cats around here and she had to prove that it wasn't blood on her tire. She was like, "Oh, it's like queso or something." I was horrendous. What is wrong with her? I was told you have to give up your pets if you get a transplant because the drugs leave you immunocompromised. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I would it would be very difficult for me to reconcile that. Like I don't think I can do it. Sally Miller. I think I have said this before, but I have just had to borrow a lot of money to get two operations for my beloved dog. I'm going to be broke for 12 months trying to pay it off, but I love her. You know what? So we have insurance, right? Like we took out insurance on our cat, and I think it was like 3,000 pounds or something, and we still ended up owing like $1,000 after they were done with him. But we were like, we don't care. Like we need to like get it done. So I feel for you here, Sally. Like that's real commitment, and that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. Um, let's see. Wild Rose, not sure about that. Sally, no, pets are just like humans to us. I'll give you money, give me your info. Oh, Texas, that's really cool. Um, let's see. Do you have to pay for True People Search? No. I think it's only in the US. If you're in Europe, like the way I had to do is I had to use my VPN. But if you're in the US, you literally go on it, you put in your name, and it will have everything. It is horrendous. I could not believe that a website like that even exists. I mean, like I said, they had like phone numbers from Tallahassee, which I haven't lived in well, I'm 36, 15 years. They had my mobile phone number on there. And I was like, what in the hell is going on with my life? Oh, hey, Marcus. How are you? Happy Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. It's almost wine o'clock, 7:30. I haven't eaten dinner yet. So I got to get on that soon. But I'm just thinking, I'm just thinking that it's going to be a hard wine o'clock tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe one or two glasses. But let's see. Oh, my dad had a transplant. We had to revoke my bird, but we still had our cat. All right. Um, what else we got here? The website is refusing to let me in right now. So yeah, milk tea. I think it's because it's really only for the U.S. Um, so here in the UK we wouldn't have it. But Wild Rose, I only heard of that when my HIV positive friends had to give up their cats because of the risk of toxoplasmosis. Uh, that's that when we talk about things like that, I don't know how much people in here are going to appreciate that, but I think that you're right, DC, and I think that that must have been really hard. I mean, at a time where you're in need like that, you rely on your pets for companionship, right? And that would be really heartbreaking to give them up in that circumstance. I'm on it right now, and I don't see an opt-out option. Maybe if you try like Googling TruePeopleSearch.com opt-out, you could find it there. I hope that if you're looking at it, do you see it? Um, hey KM, hey, Patricia Rahome, not revoked. That's what I stumbled on that just a little bit, but never mind. Lissa, hiya Mike, where are you located? I'm in the United Kingdom. Yeah. I really enjoyed this live. I was laughing out loud. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you, Silent Bethlehem. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, for everyone that is here, thank you again so much for joining me. It's really nice to actually just have a laugh and let's just enjoy ourselves, right? Nahara Myers. That site is hella creepy. I'm not in the US though. I found others with my last name though. Yeah, if you go on there, you'll see that it is like scary. This is how people get doxxed, right? Because of stupid websites like that hold all. I don't even know where they get that information from. Who is selling them that information? Marcus Hall. I'm 19, and people my age don't take HIV seriously. Okay, I want to address this, Marcus. I would like to address this. I would like to address this. And maybe I won't. that really upsets me. I think that's disgusting behavior, and I think that there are, medical advancements, and but at the end of the day, it's something very serious. And the people that have lost their lives over it, and whatever else, there's a stigma attached to it, and all the rest of it. So people who completely ignore it really piss me off. I don't like that at all. Sorry. Oops, I said oh. uh, I said F, and you don't say. I lost control of the English language for a second. No, no, no. I swear all the time. I just try not to do it on here because there are a lot of people who have told me they don't like it. um, add/removal to the URL of. There you go. There's how to find it. I hope that if you guys are looking, you're gonna find that it's tragic, right? Okay, cool. Would love to visit there one day. Yeah, yeah. It yeah. I mean, we're in difficult times right now. So once this is over, I highly recommend it. I live on the South Coast. It's absolutely beautiful here, and it's really nice to be down here actually because it's a very different setting and idea of the UK than like London, which a lot of people just think all of the UK is London, and where I live is definitely not. I agree. It is very serious. It is. It is. And Leticia, where did they go? You're French, correct? See, more than one person here who speaks French, and I'm telling you, it ain't nothing. Yeah, milk tea. I used to. I absolutely used to, and yeah, I got my wrist slapped a couple of times, so I was told that I had a potty mouth, in not so kind terms. I don't really care. She's not French at all, not even French adjacent. Her pronunciation is horrible. Tick. Sally Miller. Okay, let's see. I always love your comments. I'm old enough to have lived through the initial AIDS crisis and lost a lot of friends. I have friends that still live with it. Educate yourself. Yeah, it's I remember I have a few friends that I haven't spoken. I need to call them. That I haven't spoken to in a minute, and they, they're positive, and they I don't know. They do so well with it, but when with like people within a community that are like ignorant and stupid about it, then that's when the problems arise. Well, that is an unsettling sight. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Bumblebee, how are you? Potty mouths are the best mouths. Well, I can swear in all kinds of languages. You should. Oh my god. I'm enjoying the stream, Mike. Then we have at DC Media Girl stream later. Yeah, thank you, Cindy. I always love when you join me. It's really cool. Thank you for that. Not interested. Any free service you use and provide personal information to is 100% selling your info to pay for the service you are using. Sounds about right. Yeah, good. I don't know. I think I'm gonna like slowly start to wrap this up. But again, I would like to personally thank all of you for being here. It means so much. I honestly thought that I'd have like 3 people in here. I mean, if max. And so whenever I come on here and there's a lot more than that, it's like heartwarming, and it's a great way for me to start my weekend. He was lucky enough when the AIDS cocktail became available, and he is still here. Yeah, he's very lucky because it was a very difficult time for a lot of people. DC has some really good stories. Not I don't mean good, like well, she she was very active with that, and I appreciate what she talks about, things like that, because awareness is important. What? Chantal is starting a new series on her channel called Foods from Around the World. First stop Somalia. Wonder why she picked Somalia. Who the hell knows? That girl. That guy. Who the hell knows? I don't even know. What is Somalian food like? I had Ethiopian food before. I'm sure somebody's gonna get offended that I like, compared the two. But I wonder what Somalian food would even be like. Do you think she's gonna be like, not so lazy and actually get a recipe and like do that? Get out of here. Where was BB from? He was from Senegal. Yeah, he was from Senegal. Let's see. All right, ladies and gents, I gotta get off here. I think my husband's like, are you still going? So I gotta get off here, but it was so lovely to spend time with you, and thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully, I will have that video out. With my intention was to actually like react to that video, and of course, technical difficulties. But hopefully, I have that video out over the weekend, and I really appreciate you joining me. I hope you have a great weekend. and I shall talk to you soon. See you guys. Love you. Love you so much. Actually, thank you again. Thank you for joining me. See you guys. Oh, and by the way, Tasha, go Seminoles.